Good afternoon, and what is a warm, bright and sunny day. It is Sunday the 23rd of June, and I'm in the reading Nook with a nice hot cup of tea. And a box to continue unboxing. And what I've got in here is Orcs and Oubliettes, or Oubliettes, which is the 6th issue of ACE. ACE stands for Awfully Cheerful Engine, which is a role-playing game published by N Publishing, best known for Wine, W-I-N, What's Old is New, and the licensed role-playing game Judge Dredd and the Worlds of 2000 AD, which was a very fine adaptation of some of the early content for the Judge Dredd comic. This, though, is meant to be sort of like a fast, furious fun during different genres with each issue. Slightly tongue-in-cheek, obviously, occasionally, and not so occasionally, derivative in its inspiration. Like the previous one, Beam Me Up, was obviously Star Trek-inspired. They've done one based on the Indiana Jones style of films. And the first one released, Spirits of Manhattan, was Ghostbusters by any other name, and even included an introduction by the author and designer of the Ghostbusters, International Ghostbusters role-playing game from back in the 80s, Sandy Peterson. Anyway, so Dungeons meet Dragons. So you get the inspiration here. Don your armour, sharpen your sword, and ready your lantern. The residents of the city of Ankh-Morpork are in danger, and only you have the metal needed to save them. This action-packed adventure will take you through dungeons, sewers, and city streets as you investigate kidnappings, clash with a nefarious cult, rescue some orcs, and even battle a might dragon. A might dragon rather than a mighty dragon. You can choose one of the 4 pre-generated characters made specifically for this adventure, or summon up a character in no time using the ACE rules, and try out one of the 4 new occupations, including the Captain of the Watch, Sprite, and Troll. As members of the city's Dusk Watch, you'll have the chance to stroll its vibrant streets and meet its eclectic communities. You'll also have the opportunity to rub shoulders. I don't want you picking up shoulders and rubbing them. Rub shoulders with no mobility, and check your pockets after visiting the Thieves Guilds. It isn't long before the city is placed in perilous danger, however, and you'll need to call on every trick in the Watch's rulebook to survive the trials of Orcs and Oubliettes. In this fast, fun, tongue-in-cheek adventure for the ACE role-playing system, you get all the material you need to run your own dungeon delving and dragon slaying caper, and requires the ACE core rulebook. And these are fairly inexpensive books, as you can see. They contain everything you need to play in a particular genre for very short, one-shots, mini campaigns, that sort of thing. So we open up, and we've got the table of contents, and in a spin sets the scene. We've got an overview of the genre and the setting, and handling its tone. Unlike other ACE installments, this adventure might involve strolling from room to room, fighting nasties and stealing their loot. This is Orcs and Oubliettes after all, so there'll definitely be a bit of dungeon delving and equipment upgrading. So then we've got the cast of characters, really essentially for the City of Dusk. Basically the city setting, and the Dusk Watch, Ankh-Morpork, I should say, is the setting. Original cast of characters, you've got Captain Fanta, Intense Watch Captain, Grim Silverwig, Larcenous Sprite, there we go, and then Gary Swatter, Teenage Wizard, yeah, alright, and Soggoth, Inattentive Troll. Do you really want an attentive troll? Unless you're another troll. And then we've got guidance on creating your own dungeon delvers, including new roles, Watch Captain, Sprite, and Troll, as mentioned. And then a look at the gear, magic items, and technology, particular to this genre and this setting. Things like climbing potions, dark vision potions, a riveted rod that stays in place when a button is pushed, snore powder, and so on. And you've got all of these different weird and wonderful magical items which the player characters can discover or purchase or purloin, I suppose. Anyway, all the way up to Impossible. You've got a Lamp of Three Wishes and a Vorpal Sword. Obviously taking its inspiration from Dungeons and Dragons in the main. Then we're on to the description of Ankh-Morpork. Its growth, what it's like. So you've got a good overview of the city. Enough really to bring it to life by the player characters. And it is actually quite strange because it's sort of it's suspended in the web of sort of like a cosmic spider hanging below a giant continent-sized landmass, as you can see there. That's quite interesting and possibly unique. You know, almost like it's inverting the whole Terry Pratchett setting with the landmass being you know, rested on 4 elephants standing on the back of a turtle. So yeah, you've got the different locations of around the city. And then we get into Orcs Oubliettes, the actual adventure itself. Going Act 1, the portal pawns, the portal yawns, sorry. Basically the player characters are the portal pawns, if you see what I mean. And then we go to Watch Station 12 and a half. And you're on station, on crew, ready to serve the watch on the Dusk Watch, and ready for a night unlike any other. And this all sets everything up with, you know, somewhat perturbed, Constable down, and then you're off into the depths, trying to find out what's going on. Into Act 2, when you're essentially end Act 1 with having been sacked, so you've been knocked out, and then to Act 2, betrayed, and potentially guilty as charged because, you know, could be framed. And then the player characters have to escape again and once more into the depths to find out what's really going on. And of course, down there, they will be finding an ancient weapon, which is essentially, this is the MacGuffin that everyone wants. Deal with the Guardian Demon down there. Come back to deal with dragons and revenge. And be rewarded with an audience with the king. Final face down with the dragon. And then we have the aftermath of the adventure and the setting, Orcs and Oubliettes. So that's really like a kind of fun sort of thing that you can, if you've got the core rules, you quickly learn those, play through that adventure and everything, or pick this up and just run it as you know, essentially a one-off fun adventure over the course of a single session or so. So, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing in the Nook. If you did, then please do click on the like button down below. And if you've got any comments or feedback, I do appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be alerted to get more unboxings in the Nook, where you'll see me out here with a box containing a book or game, or in this case, a little genre book and scenario for the Awfully Cheerful Engine, Ace, which I will unbox and chat about to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 10 minutes or so. All, of course, accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea. Then please do click on the subscribe button down below. Thanks again for watching another unboxing in the Nook. I will be back again soon with another one. Bye for now.